What's up, everybody? It's Adam here, and in this video, I'm just going to be sharing with you my experience today when I went out, and I like to go and socialize, challenge myself, get myself out of my comfort zone when it comes to socializing, meeting women, and hopefully then the idea is that I'll just be sharing with you some of my mindsets and the way that my day went and how I look at things. And then perhaps it will help you or give you some insights into how you then can approach this area of your life if this is something that you are looking to also cultivate for yourself. Then I think that some of the ideas and some of these mindsets and ways in going about this can really help you in your journey. Why? Because I've been doing this for 12 years now, so my perspective and how I see things at this stage is a lot different than the way I perceived things when I was first getting started. And as well, some other reasons why, I think I have an interesting perspective here is because I reached a high level skill in athletics, if you want to call skateboarding an athletic endeavor, which I would say that it is. Some would debate whether it's a sport or not. And that I guess is up for debate. I would say that it is a sport. It's maybe not a team sport in some regard, but it is, I would say it is a sport. But if anything, it is an athletic endeavor. It is a skill game. And that was something that I pursued from a very young age, and I wanted to be a professional skateboarder. And I pursued that for over a decade, and I reached a high level skill. And that was before I had any idea about the different ideas and studies into skill acquisition. I later then started studying these things, and then based on my experience with developing and cultivating that skill, I then read about all the intellectual side of things and really saw that a lot of these ideas and concepts hold to be true in my experience. Now, I've taken those principles, I've taken those ideas and that experience from that endeavor, and I'm now have been applying it to social skills and basically all aspects of my life. And once you've cultivated skills in one area, I think that you're going to find that there's a lot of, say, core principles that are transferable from one thing to the other. Whether it's, I've found these principles, whether it's in lifting weights, whether it's in skills like learning, intellectual pursuits, basically anything that is something that is a skill set that you're looking to learn. A lot of these same core principles are going to apply to basically anything else that you're going to do. And when you do achieve results and success in one area, then you then can see, if you know what to look for, you're going to be able to see these principles in all other pursuits that you're going to have in life, which gives you the confidence and the realization that given the requisite amount of time, effort, good strategies. I mean, these things, you could break it down into micro steps, but at a basic level, given the amount of time and effort, you basically can reach a high level of skill in anything that you're looking to develop in. Now, of course, in life, there's luck. There is luck. There's biological factors as well. And that is a thing too. But given that you are able-bodied and that you have the physical attributes necessary for a given field, then you should be able to reach the same amounts. You should be able to reach a high level of skill in whatever endeavor that you're looking to develop yourself in. Now, that's a belief, right? That is a belief. But, there's many different kinds of beliefs out there. There's many different ways to approach life. But if I had to choose between believing that I'm able to cultivate a skill in a certain area or believing that you're just born with certain attributes and that you have no control over the results that you have in life, I would choose the former. I would choose to have the growth mindset, the belief that if I work hard, if I put in the time, if I'm consistent, again, you have to have a good strategy. You also have to have proper beliefs. But given the choice, I'm going to believe that I have the ability to improve myself, that I have the ability to make things happen for myself rather than hoping that things happen for me, that someone's going to come and save me, that someone's going to put me on. I want to be self-reliant. I want to be self-sufficient. I want to keep moving. I don't want to be stuck at a red light. If given the choice, I'm going to take a right. I'm going to drive around the block because I just want to keep going. I don't want to be sitting, stagnating, hoping and wishing that I might get the results that I'm looking to get. I want to go out there and I want to make it happen for myself. So, that's what I did. For probably a decade or more of my life, I pursued that athletic endeavor of skateboarding, and I reached quite a high level in that, and I achieved some things that I'm proud of. I acquired some sponsors. I got some photos running some magazines, and I did a bit of traveling, and that was something that I was very passionate about and that I did for a quite a significant part of my life. But the thing is that I had no idea about all of these other strategies, ways of approaching that pursuit that could have gotten me a lot more results in that area than I had accomplished. So I basically, without being educated, without knowing all the different kinds of studies that are out there on skill acquisition, I did that just basically because I was passionate about it and I wanted to do it all the time. And just having this motivation, this drive, this vision of achieving this goal that I had for myself that just kept me going. Despite all the challenges, all the things that I was doing that were holding me back, whether it was alcohol, drugs, inconsistency, victim mentality. I didn't actually realize, just for example, that getting in the practice, putting in the time, making sure that you're out there every single day ideally, or that you're taking proactive rest days, active rest days, all the ways to optimize my health and my energy levels with proper nutrition, sleep. Didn't think about any of these things. Didn't have that knowledge. Didn't have somebody to show me a way, to walk me through the process, to give me a blueprint into how I might achieve the results that I was looking to achieve. I had an idea in my mind of how or what I thought would be the way that I would achieve that goal, but only until later in life did I realize that there is many other more aspects involved in that pursuit than I had realized. I may have thought it was just about being the best skateboarder that I could be. And that is true in one aspect of things, but then there's also a business side of things. There's a social side of things. There's a confidence side of things, a self-esteem side of things, having mentors, having good relationships and supportive people around you, staying off of drugs, staying off of alcohol, not doing things that aren't bringing me closer to the results that I'm looking to have. Right? I was very uneducated. I was very naive. I started at 12 years old. I basically raised myself. I didn't have a good support system in my life. I came from a broken home. Now, I'm not trying to make up excuses here or claim to be a victim or anything like that. But all I'm saying, though, is that had I known a better way, had I known or had somebody or even just realized myself the benefit of education, say, or to have that self-esteem and self-love where I care about myself, I care about my results, I validate myself, I give myself recognition. I'm not looking to others to put me on and to make things happen for me. I'm going out there and I'm finding the answers for myself. I'm searching out maybe pro skateboarders or people that can give me a way or show me a path, give me some insights into, say, the business side of things or these other areas that maybe I was unaware of, humbling myself, not being arrogant, letting go of my ego, having that student mindset always. Now, why I'm saying this, though, is because this applies to social skills. And maybe you're looking to improve your social skills. Again, maybe you don't even realize the benefit in social skills and how much that can be something that you can use as a self-development tool. Just as much as anything could be used in that way if you are looking at it from that lens, from that viewpoint. I probably could have used skateboarding as a self-development tool. You could use basically anything as a self-development tool if you are looking at it from that perspective. Now, within socializing, I mean, this is going to make you more effective in all areas of your life. But if you're looking to just meet the kinds of women that you want to connect with, you're not just taking whatever you can get. You're not living your life thinking that you don't have control over this aspect of your life. Well, realize that this is something that you can improve. It is a skill set. It's social skills. It's called a social skill. People want to call it game. There's different kinds of ways that you could say it. And I think it's maybe fun or just a lighthearted way to frame it or to call it game, right? But really what is it? It's just communication skills. It's social skills. So what does that mean? You can go out today, tonight, at any time, and you can just start approaching the kinds of women that you desire, that you look at and would like to speak to, and you can just go up and start a conversation with them. It's really that simple. It doesn't need to be that complicated. Now, just like anything, you can learn negotiation skills. You can learn better communication skills. You can learn like in business or marketing. There's a way to convey value around something that you're selling, say. Or in marketing, same kind of concept. How do you frame things in a way where you are showing the value, where you are able to communicate that value to the consumer? There is a better way than others. And so that's when you can get into things like reading about human nature, psychology, just educating yourself in all fields, not just because it's going to make you better with connecting with women, but also just because it's just going to enhance your life in all areas. Just educating yourself, reading about different kinds of belief systems, history, science, exposing yourself to all kinds of different beliefs, all kinds of different philosophies. It's just going to enhance your life and help you to be more effective and combat the kinds of negativity that you are going to experience in life, as well as giving you different perspectives, different viewpoints, different ideas, strategies, tactics, in ways of making money for yourself, being more successful in business, being more successful in your relationships, whether that's with your family, your friends, or in romantic relationships. So these are some things that you can start doing for yourself. Now, that was highly beneficial for me, coming from where I was coming from, that pursuit in skateboarding. I thought at that time, and again, I'm going to correlate this back to dating, and then how you can take these ideas, these concepts, and then apply it then to your life, and hopefully then you can get better results for yourself in whatever it is that you're pursuing, whether it's in your dating life or whatever it might be. But this channel is about dating, something that I'm very passionate about. And so, we're going to correlate it to that. But it basically can apply to many different areas in life. Well, basically, when I had that pursuit of becoming a professional skateboarder, I thought to myself, I was watching skateboard videos myself. It was something that I was just passionate about, something I was interested in, something that I really thought was interesting and fun and cool. It was very appealing to see the different styles and tricks, and I thought it was very, very intriguing and interesting, and why I wanted to pursue it for over a decade of my life. The thing is I just thought I wanted to be the best skateboarder. I wanted to learn the tricks that I was seeing the other professionals doing, that I looked up to. I thought I want to make videos. I want to get sponsored. I want to maybe have some photos run in some magazines myself. What I didn't realize is all these other aspects about that pursuit that I was completely unaware of. And some of those things were very challenging, such as the attention, the scrutiny, the criticism that you're going to experience. In anything that you are pursuing at a high level, people are going to pay attention. People are going to scrutinize. People are going to criticize. They're going to have an opinion of you. Now, if you're not ready for this, it's fame, right? If you're good at anything, you're basically becoming more recognized. You're becoming famous in a way. And that wasn't even something, and I'm not even saying that I was famous, but I definitely reached some notoriety. I got my name out there, at least locally, to some extent. So I did experience some of these other aspects, and it was very difficult, especially because I wasn't prepared for it. I also didn't have the different kinds of strategies and mindsets and the self-belief and self-esteem that I later cultivated. And a lot of that cultivated was through game, and helped me a lot when in regards to struggling in my life at that time. it was very helpful, especially because what it teaches you is that no matter what people's opinions are of you, there's going to be people that have a difference of opinion. Some people are going to think one way of you. You're going to meet somebody else, they're going to have a totally different opinion of you. The one thing that's constant, though, is your opinion that you hold of yourself. That's one thing that's always going to be constant. And the one thing that should matter to you most is your own opinion. And that's what it teaches you. You get out there and you can meet people, and some people aren't going to like you. People can even have a negative opinion of you, but it doesn't prevent you from meeting people that are going to like who you are and enjoy the energy that you're giving and want to have fun experiences with you, and people that you're going to want to have fun with too, and you're going to connect with them regardless of the negative opinions that some people may hold of you. So in that sense, it was so freeing to then experience that, and also it teaches you not to be a victim. Suddenly you feel like, and you realize that you do have a lot more control over your life and over your reality than you once may have thought. And that's where I was coming from. Without even realizing it, I was more of a victim. I thought that I was at the effect of life, that I didn't really have the control over my circumstances that I actually did have. And that's why now why I'm so passionate about this area of my life, communication skills, education, and why I've been doing this now for a little over a decade now, after my the first pursuit that I had for myself, which was skateboarding. Now, what I'm saying though, and what I was saying is just that you're going to be subjected to this scrutiny and ridicule and attention. And if you aren't ready for that, if you're not willing to expose yourself to that, then you're going to hold yourself back. You're not going to put yourself out there. You're going to have success barriers. When you start to reach higher levels of skill in this area, in any areas, people are going to start paying attention. And if you're not ready for it, it's going to frighten you, and you're going to sabotage yourself, and you're going to try to hide. But what you're going to realize is that you can't hide. There is no hiding in life. No matter where you are in life, no matter what you're doing, you are here. You are taking up space. You are in this world. You're alive. You can't hide. No matter what you do, if you want to achieve any level of expertise, no matter what it is that you're going to do, people are going to pay attention. To some degree, you are basically famous, but in maybe just in the context of your work situation. But it still replicates what fame would be on a global level. And if you are looking to reach high levels of skills in any area, and especially in socializing and with highly attractive women that you find attractive, women that you would be excited about to meet, you don't think other people are going to pay attention to that and want to know who's this guy? Or that there's not other people competing for the same resources and sexual options that you're also pursuing? So you're there, even in that area. So you have to be willing to embrace the fame, embrace the scrutiny, embrace the criticism, embrace success. That is what comes with success. And I don't care if you're working at Walmart or some job, some menial job that you think is menial. There really is no menial jobs. You should treat every job like you would treat your dream job, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. If you can't have the work ethic to succeed, in the job that's providing resources and your finances right now, what makes you think that you can succeed at the job that you think would be your dream job? The skills and the characteristics that you cultivate in one area are transferable to all areas of life. It's no different. So if you're lazy in one area or you're making excuses in another area, that's going to transfer over into success in your dating life. This is hard. It's hard work. You have to develop self-control, integrity with yourself, keeping promises to yourself, self-trust, validating yourself, giving yourself recognition, valuing your own opinion, getting those private victories before the public victories that may come. They may or may not come. No one's going to give you recognition. No one's going to validate you. You have to do that for yourself. But basically, if you think that you can slack off in one area, but then you're going to have this incredible work ethic when you go to do the thing that you are really passionate about, it doesn't work like that. You can't be lazy. It's hard work. It's hard work to get out there and make the time. Time management, scheduling, and then sticking to that schedule, being consistent, showing up, putting in the effort, putting in the time, making those approaches, getting those reps in. Right? So if you want to improve this area of your life, let's say with dating, and some of the things that these core principles that I learned from my pursuit in skateboarding and how that then applies into dating and basically anything you're going to do, even something like working out. For example, getting those reps in, making the attempt. One of the hardest things that you're going to have for yourself when you're going out to meet women and improve your social skills and get out into social environments is just making yourself get out there and making yourself do the approach. That is a fundamental aspect of this endeavor. Making yourself approach. Always pushing your comfort zone, riding that edge, going past your edge, being willing to fail, being willing to fall down, being willing to feel silly, goofy, experiment with different things, keeping yourself in a positive state of mind, and not relying on somebody else to boost up your emotions and your energy. Having control over your energy, having control over your expressions and how you put yourself out there. Your mindset. What is your mindset? What do you believe? What are your values? What are your morals? Do you believe that this is something that you can improve on? Or do you believe that this is something that you're just either born with it or you're not? What are your goals in this area? Is this something you want to commit to for an indefinite time? Do you want to be single forever? Do you want to have kids? Do you want to have a family someday? Do you want to be monogamous? Do you want to be polygamous? Or whatever other kinds of structures you want to frame your relationships? Because ultimately, it's up to you. Not succumbing to social pressure, not looking to others' approval, but looking to yourself for approval, looking to yourself for validation and recognition. Are you dependent on somebody else to motivate you to get out and take action? Or can you motivate yourself? Can you cultivate that intrinsic motivation and look to yourself to get out there and make things happen for yourself? Or are you relying on your friends to come out with you, and if they're not coming out, you don't go out? Cultivating that independence. And this is a great way to do that. Going out, if you don't have someone to go out with, go out on your own. When you see someone and you want to approach them, do you say, well, no one's going to know if I don't? But you're going to know. You're going to know. Does your opinion not matter? Your opinion should matter most above all else. Your happiness should matter most. Your fulfillment should matter most. You got to be your own best friend. You got to want what's best for you. And you got to get out there and make it happen, because no one else is going to care about your success as much as you can care about your success. No one's going to care whether you fail. No one cares if you get the results that you get. So you got to figure out the why for your life. Why do you want this? What do you want out of this? What are the results you're looking to get? How much time are you willing to invest? How far do you want to take this? Do you want to treat this like an athletic endeavor? It's something that you will never master this game. Every single day is a new game. Every single day is new. You can't rest on your laurels. It doesn't matter how well you did today. Tomorrow is a whole new day. And how do you base or measure your success in this? You can't base your success on the actions of others. You have to base your success on your actions. That's why you have to learn to be introspective and see what is challenging for you. What makes you uncomfortable? What challenges you? What are you afraid of? What are you worried of? And then you move towards that. And you embrace it and you challenge it and you see what will happen in reality. You find out what can you achieve? What are you capable of? You have appreciation for any experience that you get to have in life, because nothing is guaranteed. Nothing, you are entitled to nothing. You are owed nothing. But the fact that you are even here in this world, that you have the ability to even pursue the goals that you have for yourself, that you have the privilege to even make goals for yourself, that you can get out there, make money for yourself, have fun, take advantage of the economy that we live in. That is a privilege. Your life is a gift. You are going to die one day. You are not going to be here forever. Do not live in fear. Whatever the fears are, whatever the worries are, whatever it is, if this is something you're passionate about, if this is something that would be meaningful for you, then go after it. Get after it. There's many ways to live your life. I think this is a great way to spend your time. It's very fulfilling. It's a lot. It is. There's a lot to it. It can be, you can develop yourself in this. There's so much growth to be had. Human connection, socializing. This is a fundamental aspect of living a long and prosperous life. We are social creatures. There's no better way to live your life. And this is something that you can incorporate into your life, and it can be something that you will always want to do and have this aspect just as much as making money for yourself, focusing on your health, having other hobbies, having other interests. Socializing is something that is involved in everything that we do and will help you to be more effective in all areas of your life. Not only that, meeting women that you are truly interested in and having fun, intimate times together is also an amazing part of life as well, and something that everybody should get to enjoy. And if you are here, your ancestors have produced for thousands of years before you were here. You have the ability to improve this area of your life. You have the ability to go out there and talk to people and meet people and make things happen for yourself. This is a skill set. You have intrinsic value just because you're a human being, just because you're here in this world. So do not base your self-worth on whether or not you're successful in this area. Look at it as a skill like anything else. If you're not getting the results in this, it's because maybe you don't have proper strategy. It's because maybe you just don't have the proper beliefs. And just by changing your beliefs and getting a proper strategy, you can start to see results in this area just like anything else. And some ways that you can do that is by what you're doing right now. You're watching this video. You're learning from someone like myself. Just like I'm learning from others as well. I have many different people that I'm learning from. And so get out there and learn from people. Strategize. Mastermind. Hit me up. You can get on a free 30-minute phone call, strategy call, where I'm offering you value, pure value. I'm not going to try to sell you anything. I just want to get you on a call. I want to help you. If this is something that you want to improve in and you want to reach the highest levels that you can, you want to learn from others. You want to get feedback from external sources, whether that comes from someone like myself or somebody else, or whether you film yourself, you record yourself, and then listen back to those recordings and kind of and understand how you're being received from the other people. You see, this is a skill, the way you talk, the way you project your voice, the way you move around, how you express yourself. These are all things that you can cultivate, just like anything. So don't base your self-worth on the results that you get in this area. Just realize it's a skill. If you're not getting the results you want in this area or in any area of your life, it's just because you don't have proper strategy. So get on a call, datingdestruction@gmail.com for a free 30-minute call with me personally, or email me and I'll give you more details into other services that I offer, such as taking you out in field and showing you in person how you can make this area happen for yourself. Demonstrations, external feedback. We go over that together. And I'd love to help you. I'd love to work with you. So hit me up, datingdestruction@gmail.com, if that's something that interests you. And, those are some ideas. I don't know. I might have lost track here. Basically, you want to learn from others. You want to get mentors. And that's how you improve in anything. It's no different than anything else. So again, hope you enjoyed this video. My name's Adam. Like and subscribe the video. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. And until next time, we're on this journey together. So keep getting out there. Don't give up. Until next time, peace out, my friends.